When one of SeaWorld's most famous whales died in 2017, the park alleged that a lung-related illness had claimed her life. But when images emerged showing sores on the orca's skin, many people grew suspicious, and some believed the cause of her death was not quite so straightforward. Kazatka, the female orca, was born in 1976. Just 2 years later, she was captured in the seas near Iceland with her pod mate Katina. The pair were soon sold to SeaWorld. Subsequently, they spent 4 years together in San Diego before Katina was transferred to Orlando. Kazatka starred in SeaWorld's famous Shamu show. Indeed, her days were filled with performances, and she sometimes appeared in as many as 8 a day. But although the crowds loved her, Kazatka was not always the friendly character the park made her out to be. Also, if you have not done so already, please subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell to get inspired by these animal stories every day. Now, back to the story. In fact, the whale was sometimes aggressive towards humans, and in separate incidents in 1993 and 1999, she attempted to bite her trainer, Ken Peters. Things came to a head in November 2006 when Kazatka violently dragged Peters underwater. Eventually, Peters was able to break free of Kazatka's mouth and escape the tank. Somehow, the ordeal left him only with minor injuries. However, a clip of the incident later appeared in Blackfish, a 2013 documentary that claims to highlight the negative and dangerous effects captivity can have on killer whales. But even following the attack on Peters, Kazatka continued to appear in Shamu performances, and her starring role in the show wasn't the only way she was valuable to SeaWorld. In fact, she was also the San Diego pod's matriarch, having borne 4 children, later leading to 6 grandchildren and 2 great-grandchildren. Kazatka delivered her final child, a male named Makani, in February 2013. However, his birth proved controversial due to a problem with his mom's lungs, discovered by vets in 2008. Since then, she had relied on an inhaler to pump medicine into her respiratory system. According to some, this may have made her unfit to carry and deliver another baby. However, SeaWorld went ahead with the artificial insemination of Kazatka. Former SeaWorld trainer John Hargrove later questioned the aqua park's decision to make the orca go through a gestation period of around 18 months, and he also worried Kazatka could pass the medication in her system on to Makani during nursing. Following the birth of Makani, Kazatka's condition deteriorated. Consequently, in August 2016, SeaWorld announced the whale was having trouble battling her illness. The park blamed her decline on her age and ailing immune system. However, this excuse didn't convince many of the organization's critics. SeaWorld of Hurt is a branch of the animal welfare group PETA that campaigns exclusively against SeaWorld. In a statement from August 2017, they pointed out that orcas can live over 100 years in the wild. Meanwhile, Kazatka was just 40. However, by other estimates, Kazatka lived to a ripe old age. According to the Born Free Foundation, the majority of SeaWorld's captive orcas do not last longer than 25 years. Furthermore, only one has ever survived to the age of 41.6. Following SeaWorld's update on Kazatka, in June 2017, photos emerged of the orca looking unwell. A park visitor called Elizabeth captured the shocking images, which showed the whale as she lined up for her medication. In an interview, Elizabeth revealed the worrying story behind the pictures. When Kazatka lifted her head out of the water, her lower jaw looked completely disfigured, she told Dolphin Project. She appeared extremely lethargic and did not swim around the pool as she normally would. When a trainer asked her to do a behavior for the crowd, she did a pathetic attempt at a spy hop. She seemed barely able to get her head out of the water, Elizabeth added. When the trainers were through, they dismissed the group of orcas and they all left except for Kazatka, who moved only a few feet from the wall and stayed logging in the same spot until I left. In Elizabeth's images, it appeared Kazatka was sporting a number of lesions on her jaw. According to Hargrove, these were a clear sign of a huge fungal infection. In fact, he revealed that SeaWorld gives its orcas large doses of antibiotics to keep them healthy, and this in turn had likely weakened Kazaka's immune system. Sadly, when I look at this photo, all I see is a diseased whale, Hargrove said. Historically, when a necropsy is performed on an animal with this level of fungal infection, the fungal lesions are far worse internally than they are externally. It is also an incredibly painful way to die. Unfortunately, Kazaka passed away in August 2017, 1 month after the shocking photos emerged. In the end, vets put her to sleep as her battle with her illness intensified. However, the park made no reference to the orca's skin sores when it announced her death online. Kazaka passed away at approximately 8:15 p.m. surrounded by members of her pod as well as the veterinarians and caretakers who loved her, a statement from SeaWorld read. All of us at SeaWorld are deeply saddened by this loss, but thankful for the joy she has brought us and more than 125 million park guests. However, SeaWorld's emotional statement didn't wash with Hargrove. She suffered unbearably so that kids could watch her do tricks and SeaWorld could get richer, he told the Daily Mail in August 2017. Now she's dead. My only comfort in her death is she is no longer being exploited. Finally, she is at peace. But SeaWorld contested Hargrove's accusations. These allegations are the same distortions and mischaracterizations that have been made and discredited over the years, the park said in a statement. No one is more dedicated to the health and well-being of our animals than the expert veterinarians and animal care staff working with this family of killer whales every day. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with your friends and family. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.